In this video, I'm going to do a short tutorial on how to set the clock in your FC6A-D16 PLC. If you're doing data logging through the PLC, you'll need the date and timestamp to be accurate. So I've got a web browser opened up here, and this is Google Chrome. Microsoft Edge should also work. I just generally use Chrome. You are going to plug your Ethernet cable into the your control panel should have a Ethernet switch. If it does not, you're going to plug it into the top port on the PLC, which is port number 1. And then you're going to go into your web browser and enter the IP address of that. Most of the time, it's going to be 192.168.1.5 for that port, as I've got here in the address bar of this browser. If yours is different, you'll need to talk to the technician that installed it or contact Ozone Water Systems, and we can get that for you if you need it. But assuming this is your IP address, you're going to enter that and then into the address bar of your web browser and then hit enter. If it asks you for a username and a password, you'll need to contact Ozone Water Systems to get that information. Yours may be a custom username and password, so it won't match all of them. Once you're in, you can see the current clock value down here, and that will, if it doesn't correspond to the current date and time, this is what we're going to update. So as of right now, you can see in the clock on my computer, right now it's 3:44 p.m. on the 24th of March. This calendar is showing the 23rd of March at 5:29, and this is a 24-hour clock, so this is showing 5:30 a.m. on this clock. So let me show you how we're going to update this. Let me open up the IDEC programming software. You're not going to have this. I'm just using it to show you the addresses. But these are the relevant addresses or data registers, as they're referred to the date and time. The top section here, these are read-only, that just shows you what the current values are. So they're going to correspond to these values right here. The bottom ones are the write values. These are the ones we're going to actually edit. So first let me show you where we're going to go edit those. So when you're in this, you're going to hit the batch monitor, and then just to get to the right bank of addresses, let's type in 8,000, hit enter. And then, so here's D8000, this is 8001, 8002, 3, 4, 5. So if we're looking to see what the current year is, for example, 8008 is this. So this is the year 25. Now we can't edit these are read-only, but this is the 2025 year, this is March 23rd. This is the day of the week, which currently shows Sunday. You don't need to worry about that one because it'll automatically populate based on the date. It can figure it out. And then we've got the time and the seconds. Obviously, you don't need to worry about the seconds. So right after that, we get into the write values. That starts with D8015, which is right here. So this is the year. This is the one we can actually edit. So we don't need to edit the year. We don't need to edit the month, but we do need to edit the day. So right now it's the 24th is the time of this video. So let's enter the 24. This is the 8018 is the day of the week. So we don't need to mess with that. So the time, we do need to do that one. And like I said, it is in 24-hour time. So 3:47 equates to 15:47. So I'm going to change this 5 to a 15. And this is the minutes. We're going to change that to 47. So that gets our day right and our hour right. Now it doesn't write that yet. So now the next step to actually write that to the PLC, we're going to go to the custom monitor here. And the address to turn it on to write that to the memory is M8020. Hit enter, and we're going to click on this field and then just enter a 1 here, and then just change it back to 0. All that does is it activates that bit to write the value, and then it turns it back off. So now if we go back to the PLC status, we should see that we have a calendar date and day and time that matches our actual time. So 2025, 3/24, it's March 24th. That matches our clock on the computer. It's Monday. You can see it automatically figured out the day of the week. And now 1547, that's 3:47. So that's how you write the new date and time to your PLC, and that will save. You may have to check that periodically if it gets off slightly. You can plug in your computer to the PLC and go to this IP address anytime and double check your current time setting to make sure that it's accurate if you want to keep it dialed in. But like any clock, it may get off over the months and years, and you might want to keep an eye on that. So hope that helps. If you have any questions, you can contact Ozone Water Systems Tech Support, 480-421-2400. Thank you and have a good day.